Hi, I'm Bill Beto, and we are back in Planet Explorers, the adventure mode. We've got ourselves a new outfit, and the reason for that is because it gives us extra health, stamina, and improves our hunger, comfort, and oxygen. It's got all positives. So some of the clothing has positives and negatives. So it improves one thing, but it can be a negative for another. But this clothing is just positive. So that's quite handy. And the way we got the money for that was by selling things that we got from the mobs that we killed in the dungeon. So some of these things are only worth a few credits, but some of them are worth a ton, and some of the things I collected were worth 280 per item when I sold them, but I've sold all those. So not only have I got a new outfit, but I've also increased my credits quite substantially. So now if I want to fast travel between places, that should be easy. There's another... I saw this flat platform appear in the distance. If a flat platform like that appears in the distance, it's almost certainly going to have a settlement on it. And this is Skodsborg. So let's go and see if these guys are friendly. I think they mostly are. Slightly different layout. What are you selling? Nothing exciting, I'll bet. No, I've already got that stuff. There that? Yeah. So what you do to get your credits up is you pick this junk stuff up that you can't use, and you just sell it to them. And so they've then got less credits to buy stuff from you, but you've got more credits to spend. And them having less credits to buy stuff from you isn't a problem, because if you buy stuff from them, then they'll have more credits, and then you sell stuff to them again. Now I noticed before that I don't have many revive shots. How much are they? Ouch. That's quite expensive, isn't it? Let's see, can I actually make revive shots? I would need Psychas, okay. I can chop that down. Have I not got more shadeweed? Gosh. I just made loads of herbal drinks, so I used up most of my stuff I collected. Simple plastic, we ought to be able to make a bit of that. Right, we'll just leave that going for now. Now, do you sell? Well, that'll be 120. Yeah, we'll buy that as well. What else do we need? Shadeweed. So that's still doing that. So actually, you've now got 900 credits. So let's sell you some of this lovely poisonous blood. I'm sure you want it. There we go. And so although we've bought stuff from her, we've actually increased our stock of credits. Okay. Now these guys don't have quest chain quests. they're just the quests that you do to make them like you enough to want to follow you. But I think one follower is enough at the moment. What does Ratu sell? Just this stuff. Yeah, but I'm sure you want some of my poisonous blood, don't you? Yeah, it's all good. I can say all of it. There we go. As you can see, it's quite easy to rapidly increase your total credits. I can't scroll in any more than that. There doesn't appear to be a dungeon right near me, so don't think you can actually use the hotels. No, they're just decorative. And what's in here? A little house with a fireplace with no fire. But this is an example of, you know, you can build stuff in this game. Right, so we've got a new biome here with different trees. We'll just drop down there. Is there a plant we can pick? No. Ah, and the road finishes here. Awesome. Oh, is that? Or is that a? I don't think this is a road. This is just a patch of sandy ground. Yeah. So let's just head off towards this other area and see if we come up with any more trees. Now for the revive shots, I noticed we need the cycas wood. Or cycas? I don't know. Let's have something to eat to get our little well-fed thing there. See how much we get. 33. And we need 20 per revival shot. Now I remember in my story mode having a heck of a time trying to find animal feces, so we'll just pick that up as we go just in case. Let's scroll out a bit and let's chop one of these trees down because I don't know what we'll get from these. I'm pretty sure it's mostly wood. Possibly plant fibre? It's been a long time since I've chopped one of these down. A bit more food. So the advantage of using the puree... Oh, okay. Let's make a new wood. Axe. Pop that in there. And there's not much point in yeah, there's not much point in keeping a broken wood axe. And it's not like some things where you can just repair stuff in your inventory. You need a repair station. Most settlements have one, but wood tools, I'm going to get so much wood from chopping down this tree that repairing a wood tool is largely pointless. Let's have a look. We're nearly there, top left of the screen. 131 wood and 11 plant fibre. Okay. That's mini corn. I think this is just dye or pigment. Yeah. Let's keep running. What's that there? I think that's just pigment as well. Or dye. Bit of plant fibre. Now these guys are a bit funny looking, but I don't think they're aggressive. So as long as Ashland doesn't attack them, we'll be fine. What does this little tree here give you? Well, it'll give me wood, but some of them give you lots of other stuff as well. I think this might just be a little bit of wood, perhaps not a lot else. Wood and resin. Oh. Not lots of resin though. Now that's a very big tree. What happens if we chop this down? Well, it'll take a while. Now in the story mode, when I played that, there was one of the quests I didn't complete because I never actually found the, was it leaky boat grass I needed to find? Something like that. So in this playthrough I'm gonna try and get varieties of all of the plants. Although each of the townships has vendors, and we're going to get wood and plant fibre. Quite a lot of wood though, 386. So you can usually buy things from the vendors that you need. No, that is a different tree, isn't it? Because the other one almost looked like it had fungal growth coming out of it, whereas this one has a spiky with a strange leaf design. That's taking some chopping down for a little tree. That bar's barely moving each time I hit it. I'm going to exhaust my stamina before I take this tree down. Wow. Must be really hard wood. And usually how long it takes you to chop something down has a relationship to what you're going to get out of it. So the longer it takes you to chop something down, usually the better the resources you get. But this tree looks too small to give you lots of resource, and it's taking an age to chop down, so we shall see. Wow, that's virtually used up my stamina. Bearing in mind that I now have, with this clothing, 132 stamina, not 100. So I've got nearly a third extra stamina. And I've got the buffs from the vitamins and the well-fed. So I've got the vitamin buff and the well-fed buff, the full buff. And the full buff in particular has a massive impact on how quickly you use up stamina and how quickly it regenerates. So this tree is one tough little beggar. Come on. Come on. We can do it. I wonder if I gave Ashton an axe if she would help. I don't know. I've never tried that. But we're nearly through this tree now. So if we keep an eye on the top left and see what we actually get. 230 wood and 19 plant fibre. Well, that was not worth doing. We got a lot more wood much more quickly from one of these big trees, and probably more plant fibre as well. Some plants look pickable but aren't. Now, I hadn't picked up much shadeweed. This isn't shadeweed, is it? It's just dye. Oh, vampire leaves. Vampire leaves. Hydrocortyl Versicolata. Okay. Oh, can I make some more revival shots? Hang on, let's go to Y. First aid, revival shots. I can make 2. And it's the shade weed I'm short of. Oh. But I need loads more Maria sunflower as well. Still, that's increased my revival shots from 4 to 6, so it's a 50% increase. I'll have to remember to keep on buying the raw materials when I go into those towns. Lots of vampire leaves. Some mini corn. Oh, let's try and keep heading in the right direction. So I'm more or less heading for this arrow here. I'm just trying to keep an eye on the landscape in case I see a flat platform pop into life in front of me. Because a flat platform is probably a settlement. And I've still only got wood tools, and I've decided I'm not going to try mining with wood tools. It's just going to take way too long. This clothing also gives plus 10% to the axe as well. Let's try chop down one of these really big trees that sort of bows over into another tree. Oh, but first off, let's have some more puree. Get our well-fed buff back. See, we're chopping this tree down faster than we were chopping the small spiky tree with the leaves. Quite a bit faster, in fact. I'm pretty
Gotta stock up on herbs.
Yeah, you stock up on herbs, and I'm pretty sure we're going to get more wood and probably more plant fibre from this. So. Let's have a look and see. Really, this is a bit of an experiment to see which ones are worth chopping down. So shortly in the top left of the screen, we'll see what resource we get. 500 wood. Wow. Yeah. So that was a lot quicker to chop down and a lot more useful. So you can use the animal feces in fertilizer. That's kind of why I pick those up. And it may be like in story mode we'll get a quest to collect animal feces, and if we do, we'll be able to have a head start on that quest. Oh. What we got in front of us here? Just trees. I can't see any settlements in the distance. Just keep on trucking. We'll chop one of these down because I think we get a different resource from this. Choppy, 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 choppy. Bump, 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 bump. So I have actually got quite a few credits now, so I think I need to stop being such a skinflint and buy some revival packs as well. Because 6 isn't very many, particularly with my combat skills. I'm not sure what happens if you die without a revival pack in your inventory. Oh, nearly out of... Yeah, let's get the well-fed perk back. Yep. finish off this tree and see what we get from this one. $84 wood and punica granatum and 7 nuts. Oh wow! And rubber. Oh, so they're worth chopping down. I think we can sell rubber even if we're not going to be using it. Now, if we get through these trees on this rise, we should have a fairly good view of what's in front of us. That's not shadeweed, is it? No, it's vampire leaves. What's that? Oh, it's mini corn. It was just buried in the ground a bit. Now, as time goes by, you can learn different recipes that use different ingredients. And so it's almost always worth picking stuff up. I don't think there's anything that's not used. And if it isn't used, you can probably sell it. Now, these little canisters pop up in the world every now and then, and they have goodies in them. So you right click, mini battery, rifle grip, and an organic fertilizer pellet script. Okay. Let's learn that. Just right click on that, and then it's an ingredient we can make. Rifle grip, mini battery. So the rifle grip is used if you're making a weapon in the creation menu, and the mini battery is used if you're making a little flying robot in the creation menu. I can't see any more settlement type platforms. Or roads to follow. I wonder if I should collect some sand whilst I'm in a sandy location. Don't think sand's that hard to come across. So. Again, to be honest, I'd rather collect resources once I've got better tools. Oh, that's a little thingy. I don't think they're violent when you're outside. It's only if you're in a dungeon that they go for you. What is that? Is that just a big rock? Oh, it's a dungeon. I think I would struggle with an underwater dungeon because I haven't got scuba gear. If a dungeon is underwater like that, then when you go inside the dungeon, it's underwater. Should we give it a go? Let's give it a go just to show you, why not? I've got some revive shots. Level 2 dungeon, yeah, go on. Well, let's put our headlight on, because we're not going to see anything like that. There we go. Oh, yeah. So if this dungeon was above ground, there wouldn't be any water. Let's put her on aggressive in the dungeon, because everything needs killing. What we've got there: fatigue shoe script, bronze boot script, and animal bones. I think we've got the animal bones from the animal. So as you can see, there are various varieties of dungeon. This is a... What are you shooting? Ah, you're shooting the plant animal. Yeah, let's shoot that. because we're safe at a distance from it. That's another one, okay. Don't shoot me. Yeah, you need to get a bit closer, Ashton. The way you're firing will be here all week. That'll get his attention. Let's get the sword. Don't shoot them from that far away. You're not a good enough shot. You're just wasting all the hours I gave you. Oh, there's another monster. So the new clothing also gives me better armor protection. Defense of 36 now. And when I was wearing the other armor, that gave me defense 7, defense 4. So I had 12 defense before, and now I have 36 defense. So that's quite a big difference as well. I should probably have that shield equipped. Or can I have that shield equipped? That's probably too high a level. Oh no, I can. Awesome. So that's defense 62. So yeah, bit derpy not having that done. Now, was there not a little offshoot? So that's where we came in, isn't it? Yeah. There's another one of these things here, so we'll shoot that with arrows. Yeah, don't shoot me. Honestly, Ashland. I really need to get her a melee weapon. Otherwise she's going to kill me. Yeah, let's put the shield back on. Got some meat from that. No canisters down here? No, nothing to pick up, so we'll just keep on trucking. So if this wasn't in water, then there wouldn't be... If the dungeon wasn't actually in water, then this would be dry. That's where we came in. Let's go. Let's have something to eat, just to keep our energy levels up. Just keep checking some slightly weird shadow effects there, but and this goes both ways. Aha, that's something I can pick up. Got casual gloves, copper, and a stone dagger script. Ashland's shooting something. Right, here's a little container. Oh, restoration bandages and bronze gloves, okay. Somebody has one of those there, right, okay. You're not going to be able to shoot it around the corner, are you? I don't know. Not the brightest Ashland, bless her. Oh. Can't really see what's going on there. Just checking at every corner. Oh, there's welcome here. Oh dear, this might not go well. Since my camera angle's a bit rubbish. Come on. Right, so that armour definitely makes a difference. Because in the last combat I did like that. I got creams, whereas I barely touched my health at all. Doesn't it pick up? I don't know. Again, this is a very low level dungeon, so we're not going to get great loot out of it. But we've got a few bits and bobs. This is where being underwater, the dungeon being underwater is not great. Because this would all be dry. If it was on land. Wow, that's very dark, isn't it? Can't see a thing. There may well be loot containers down here, but it's just not worth the hassle of trying to find them without scuba gear. What is that? No, no. We killed it anyway. Didn't seem to be very aggressive, so I feel a bit bad about that, but there you go. So we need to go this way. Oh, looks like we missed some loot there. Now we can carry on going this way. Bowstring, iron stair script, all kinds of stuff. That's a dead end, isn't it? Yeah. Just keep an eye on my oxygen. This is my oxygen here. It's going down, but it's okay. Let's have another bit of food just to keep our stamina up. Yeah. So this whole cave in front of us would be dry if it was on dry land, and it's a bit of a pain when it's underwater. What are you attacking? Oh wow, that's a big beastie. We're not doing much damage to it, but it's not doing much damage to me. Well, that did some damage. Alright, let's have a healing potion. And obviously if the cave was dry then you wouldn't get fish enemies, you would be getting land enemies. I can't see this thing at all, it's so dark. I'm going to need to go up for oxygen soon. Are you running away? That was another one. You were going for help, were you? Let's use another healing thing. Right, I'm running out of oxygen, so... yeah. There, finally got one of them. I still need oxygen, so we'll just stop up here for a second. Let's use another healing thing. I've got enough of them, so there's no point in risking it. My oxygen's restocked, so... come on, Mr. Shark. Let's be having you. What big teeth you've got. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's running away now, so it's very hard to hit. Oh, it's coming for me now, yeah, of course it is. I'll wait for it to come to me. That might be a better tactic. Where's my oxygen? Where's my oxygen gone? Yep, my oxygen's gone. Oh, that was nearly very bad. Let's have a healing potion. Got it. Right. Now we just need to find the way out. Come on. At least I think that's probably it. Although there may be loot knocking around down here. Very hard to see in the pitch black. Much easier when it's a land-based one. Okay, I can't see anything down there. Let's head up here. Where did we come in? Did we come in over there? I think we did. Yeah. So the exit is probably over here somewhere. And this is much easier to find when it's not underwater. So yeah, there's this channel that you follow. Sometimes there's loot at the edges of this platform. And I think the amount of effort we went into with those monsters, it's worth checking to make sure we haven't missed something. No, can't see anything. And I think the way out is over here somewhere. But it's a way you can get to by walking off this platform. What's around this corner? No, that's the edge of the map. I can't get through there. Oh, nothing around there. So let's see, can we get a... oh, just sit there. The trouble is I can't look up from underneath the water to try and find the exit. Which is quite problematical. Right, we've got dry land. I can't see where an exit would be. Is it off around this way? No, it doesn't look like it. I can't recall ever having had a problem for... ah, are we sure you want to leave this area? Not just yet. Is there no loot around here? That's a bit disappointing. Ah, there we go. I knew there'd be a loot container somewhere. A diamond, 5 arrows and some compressed biscuits. Okay. Now we'll leave the area. And there we go.
Today is a great day to go on an adventure.
So that's an underwater dungeon. They're a lot more hassle than the standard ones. So I should keep exploring, looking for some more colonies to find. Let's get to the top of this rise. If I can't see something from the top of this rise, we'll leave it there for now. We need lots of sunflowers for revival kits. Now if there's a colony near, you'll be able to see a flat platform. That might be one over in the distance there, but it might not. Right, so we'll leave this episode here, and I will continue gathering resources, looking for new colonies, and we'll start off the next episode when I've found one. So that's it for now. We'll bring you back to Planet Explorers next time. Bye guys.